Hello everyone, Commander here, and this is it. This is how you get free Taken King content. If you'd like to skip to that, I'm going to do a little bit of a rant after this. You can skip to the link in the description below. It'll bring you right to where we talk about how to get Taken King content for free. So if you're not interested in hearing this rant that I have to Bungie and what they've done to us, then please skip to that and find out how you can get like your subclasses and level 40 all for free without paying a single dime to Bungie if you feel like you're getting gypped and really don't want to pay them $40. So with that said, let's move on to my rant. And Bungie, this is for you. I have been a Bungie fan since Halo 1. And I literally, from the launch of Halo 1, I've been playing Halo games and followed Bungie all the way up to Destiny and stuck with them through some of the not so good Halo releases, and they were the best gaming company in the world to me. You guys made the best games. You treated your fans the best. You gave them what they wanted. Halo made the MLG what it was, and it wouldn't be where it is today without your games. So to me, growing up, you were the role model for gaming companies. And then you made this contract with Activision and moved into making Destiny. When we first started hearing about Destiny, it was like this awesome thing. It was going to be a revolutionary game. And it was supposed to change how first-person shooters were played on console. It was going to change the world of massive multiplayer online games. And it had the potential to do that. And in short, you failed. And this is why. I got the original release of the game. There was no storyline. There was obviously content cut, and you guys admitted to cutting content from the original game. Why? To meet deadlines. Because according to your contract, you have to meet sales. You have to meet deadlines in order to get paid by Activision. I get that. But you sold out. You sold out for money above giving fans what they deserve. And that hurt. But I stuck with it. You guys said that DLC was coming out. Get the DLC in a package deal and for a discount. Alright, sweet. So I bought the DLC. I got it at your $5 discount or whatever it was. And the original game, it lacked story. You had to dig in the grimoires to actually find out about the story, and that was kind of fun. That's kind of Bungie's thing. They like to leave hidden things to find out what the story, the deep story is, but there could have been at least something, who's the stranger? Why did we get their rifle? What is the significance? What is, who's the speaker? Is he somebody that can be trusted? There was all this, mystery, but you had a lot of your fans were disappointed because they had to dig into these grimoires to get into them. I didn't have a big problem with that. I'm more of a multiplayer guy anyway. But we still felt like we didn't get the content that we the game. This is how I viewed it. The game was like a demo of what it should have been. Is how I felt playing Destiny from launch. So Crota's End, comes out, and you release that raid, and the expansion, and we're thinking, okay, maybe the Dark Below is going to be, going to bring a lot to the game, and up to this point, the game's felt like it was under development. You're changing things, you're goofing around with things, not quite sure how the leveling system should work. And we're like, okay, so when we buy Dark Below, this is what you told us we were going to get. We were going to get the 2 levels. So from level 30 to 32, we're going to get legendaries. we were going to get exclusive legendaries to the expansion. So then we were going to get exclusive exotics. And then we would also get the raid and a strike. So that's what we were paying for. That was our $20. Was that worth $20? Yeah, I mean, almost. I expected, planning. And we get some storyline, too. That's what we're supposed to get. And I'm like, okay, so if I get all of those things, if I get new storyline, I don't have to have a planet. I can deal with the raid, the strike, all that. That's fine. And the 2 levels. That's sweet. I get the level up, all that. So I jump in. I complete all of it. What do I realize? My friend who didn't buy the expansion gets 31 right off the bat. He gets all the legendaries that I have access to. So that's not included in my $20. You've stolen from me at that point. Now it's down to I get exotics, 1 level, a raid, and a strike. Because technically I don't even get the storyline. Because you know what the storyline was? It was you taking the levels we had already played through, reversing the way you walk through them, and then slapping a label on there and calling it a new level. And we're like, all right, well, and I don't even think you did this in Crota's End. I think you just recycled the old levels in Dark Below. I can't even remember at that point, but I just remember being disappointed once again and thinking, this is not what I paid for. I don't feel like I got my money's worth out of this. And if you do the math, we should have gotten at least another planet. But, that's a whole nother spiel. So then House of Wolves comes out, and I said, I already paid for it, so I'm going to play it. I'm not going to not play it because I got disappointed from the other one when I've already paid for it. So I said, I'm going to give him a chance. I think House of Wolves might be another chance. So let's see if Bungie can do this right. Let's see if Activision can allow Bungie to do this right. Whatever you want to blame it on. Either way, in the long run, it ended up House of Wolves was sloppy. And this one I do remember. The levels were the backwards versions of already existing levels. There were no new areas except for the terminal, which we played for like 2 minutes, and then defeated Skolas, captured him. The queen comes and gets him. And then you go and do Prison of Elders. And it was just the same thing on repeat every week with very little reward, It wasn't like a raid. It didn't take up for a raid. In fact, you told us we were going to get a raid in House of Wolves, and then you cut the content and say, we'll give it to you later, but for a price. How can you cut content that you originally planned to give us and then sell it to us later when we've already paid for it? And that's how we felt. Like, me, my brother, all of my friends that played it, there were like 8 of us that play Destiny, and we all feel like we've been robbed because you didn't give us what we felt we paid for. And when you did, you wanted more money from us. To this date, I've put $95 into Destiny. And you want me to pay $40 more to get this new expansion when a player that's never played Destiny and definitely hasn't played since day one can buy it for $60 all the way up to the Taken King? What is that? How am I supposed to feel about that? Why don't you give them it for $60 and give it to the day one people for free? So that's just the short version of how I feel. But ultimately what it comes down to is I feel robbed. I feel like you sold out, Bungie. I feel like you robbed your fans of a game they deserve, and in a game you could have done a heck of a lot better job doing. So, I'm done. 343's coming out with Halo 5. I'm definitely buying that. Have I paid for Taken King? Heck no. Am I about to reveal how you can get level 40 and all the subclasses and not pay a dime to Taken King so that maybe somebody can get something out of you guys for free? Yeah, I am. So let's get into that. Let's put the nail in the coffin. This is my final hurrah for me being done with paying for Bungie's content. And let's talk about how you can get Taken King for free in a nutshell. So I know the title says that you can get Taken King for free, but really it's just pieces of Taken King, but it's still free content that you don't have to pay a dime for Bungie for. Now, we all probably have a friend that said, well, I'm going to buy it, so he went and bought Taken King, and now he's kicking himself in the rear because he still didn't get his $40 worth of gameplay out of it. Didn't get his $40 worth of planets and content and missions and everything else. So what you can do is you go to that friend's house, or you can find some random person online that is stupid enough to trust you with their information, and you go and you play on their Xbox. So you log into your account on their Xbox, and this is very important. You can look this up online, how to set your Xbox to your home Xbox or home system. So you can look that up, have them set their Xbox to their home system. This will allow you to share their game with your account on that Xbox. So then now you can play Taken King on your account with your Guardians, and then you just play through each character and unlock all of the subclasses. So I've already done this. You can go through on the Titan, the Warlock, and the Hunter, and you unlock all the subclasses, do all the subclass missions. You can play as long as you want, get as much gear as you want, whatever you want to do. If your friend lets you come over every day and play Taken King to get what you want, do that. That's fine. Just don't buy it. And then once you've done that, level all your characters to level 40. So this is, at the very least, you can get this. A couple weapons, level 40, and all 3 subclasses for free without paying a dime for Taken King. When you go back to your console and are playing Destiny on your console, you're going to find out that you can still use your subclasses, you can still level them up, you can still change them, you are still level 40, you can still use all the gear that you earned. Now, you won't be able to earn any new gear unless you got legendary marks, but you can use the gear that you earned while playing on your friend's Taken King console. So now, as many of your friends that can use this, log in and use this same console to do this. And it's just a quick, easy way to get maybe a little bit out of Bungie. Because I feel like they owe you. And I feel like they owe me. So I've done this. And I get what I feel like. I said they should at least give me the subclasses. So that's what I got. So thank you guys for watching this video. Bungie, I don't have anything more to say to you. I'm disappointed. I'm probably going to write a letter to you later in the mail and pretty much bid you farewell and give you an explanation of how I feel. Because I feel like I've been abused and mistreated by your lack of content and greed for money. Even if you are being pushed by Activision, that's a sellout in my book. So, peace out. This has been Commander. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a good day.